Hey Libra, Caro Tarot here. So excited to read for you for the month of October 2025. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs as well for a more in-depth overview of the month ahead. But yeah, let's just jump on in. Oh, also check out your weekly readings as they become available for the month. All right, guys, let's just get into it. Libra. We're going to pull an archetype card for Libra. For Libra, we have the Shaman. Okay. Let's read the Shaman card. We're using Kim Cran's Archetypes Guidebook for this. The Shaman, where are you, Shaman? 93. The Shaman. The Magi, the Sorcerer, the Medicine Woman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the Shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the Shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the Mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self. The other, and the culture, the healer. And the third, the Shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the Shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. The Shaman can't be rushed. Working with this archetype requires study and perseverance. Thinking of it like brining or marinating. The content must permeate every fiber of its being. Contrary to popular belief, the Shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces a shaman might wear. When light, fearless student and practitioner. When dark, overpromises, blames, hurts self and others. Go deeper. Read Black Elk Speaks and Michael Turker's Dreaming with Eyes Open. All right. Put that to the side for now, Libra. Okay, we're going to tie your archetype card to your reading. This is a general guide for the month ahead. I would like to pull your oracle cards first, your tea leaf ones, because they, I can't shuffle these. They drive me crazy. I love the messages in them. But we're going to pull 7 of these, and I just kind of scatter them and let them tell me which ones they want present. So okay. All right, so after I pull your Celtic cross spread, we will dive into your tea cards. See what I mean about like trying to pick them up? Okay, this one flipped over, so you're gonna get a bonus. That happens sometimes, Libra. And I also like to read those in the order that I pulled them. You're supposed to read them all together, and all together they will tell a complete story. And let's pull your Celtic cross spread here, Libra. I will shuffle 3 times and then cut the cards into 3 and then just draw the cards for Libra for 2025. It's a general reading for Libra for October 2025. Okay, Libra. Okay. Wow. Whew. All right. So, Libra, in your recent past, there may have been something from your childhood that has come to light. It could be related to your childhood home. Something about I feel like it's your childhood home, your childhood town where you grew up. Something has come to light there. And maybe it was like a message of nurturing that you weren't aware of. I know that sounds strange, but let me dive in, okay? In your current circumstance, you have the King of Swords. And the King is about like authority, cutting things out that don't serve really. The King is, like, can see clearly, is not hindered by emotions, very clear thinking, communication, leadership, sits on his throne, very smart, well educated, very by the book even. And it seems like this message may have been regarding something that you are emotionally tied to, but you're trying to take a very how do I say this, like almost like a surgical approach to it. You're crossed by the Page of Pentacles, and so it feels like it is related to maybe some assets related to your childhood. That's just kind of what I am taking away from that. Like maybe a message had come in regarding like an inheritance or something about your childhood there. That's what I'm getting. In your near future, you have the Justice card, and that is about balance, things balancing out, fairness. It could actually be something legal, legal contracts, legal paperwork, something very official here. Is what I'm gaining from this card. And you're above, it feels like you really want to be a little more tuned in emotionally, like you want to nurture something a little bit more. That would be your goal, would be to bring in some aspect of your emotional heart, the way you're actually feeling about this situation. But it also feels like if you do that and you're below, you have the Five of Pentacles, and it seems like that you are basically trying to avoid poverty, right? Like you may want to be generous, but in your subconscious you are like, I don't want to be broke. If I do this one thing I really want to do, if I help other people, that might negatively affect my finances. However, in your advice section, you have the Knight of Cups, and your advice would be to allow your emotions to be present, to allow these messages of like generosity to at least come in, at least entertain them. I'm trying to think, like, I'm not saying, like, okay, so the universe is giving you something. This is in your external influences, the Four of Cups, right? So it's like the universe is providing something for you, but you kind of are in an apathetic state about it. As like, it doesn't really matter. It's not that important. It isn't what I wanted, right? It isn't what I care. Like, I thought it would be different. This is what you're giving me. This is blah. What is this? This isn't what I wanted, right? The thing to think about, though, is if you're not able to accept help from other people, if you're waiting for things to just come in for you, and you're not accepting help from other people, the universe does work through other people. So you'll have to, like, at some point, be able to accept the help that is offered to you, right? Your hopes and fears is the Page of Swords, and it seems like you are really, really waiting and hoping for some kind of information to come in where you'll be able to see clearly, but you already have that. It's just that maybe you don't normally think with your heart, and it does seem like that might be able to help you with this situation, is being a little more present in your feels. In your final outcome, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and she is known for abundance, wealth, generosity, giving some, but always being able to keep some for herself, which is important, setting boundaries, but also having the finer things. So it could just be that you need to find that balance of what is acceptable for you to give to others, what is acceptable for you to accept from others. I feel like the Justice card here really plays into that too. It's like, what are you... Okay, Libra, you may just give freely all the time and not realize that, like, you don't expect anything in return. And so when that is offered to you, sometimes maybe it makes you pause and say, well, what do they want from me? Well, the possibility is they don't want anything from you. They just want to help you. So however this relates to this news, this gift from your childhood, it does seem like you're seeing things very clearly, but there might be an element of your emotions that you need to bring into it. And now when we bring that back to the Shaman card, this one last part really spoke to me. It said, the shaman archetype appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces a shaman may wear, right? The shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing the power, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So it does feel like you're kind of just searching for this perfect balance of, like, how you can positively impact other people while also staying grounded with whatever this gift is from your childhood this month. And if we add our tea leaf cards into this in the order that they came out, we have a sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Table, hard work ahead. Rose, romance is in the air. Tent, temporary situation. Dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. And the one that popped out last was 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. Let's tying these all in together with your shaman card, your Celtic cross, you know, it seems like you'll be on this new creative venture, helping to influence other people. You'll be helping other people. There may be a short period of frustration, but there will be lessons that come from that frustration. Don't be tempted to lower your standards just because of what the universe is presenting you. Remember, you have to be able to accept help when it comes in. And then romance is in the air. That's very specific. A temporary situation may present itself, but it doesn't, you know, you still have good luck and financial gain coming. So don't let this temporary situation, whatever that is, kind of throw you off. And just embrace your shaman energy and try to be a guide, be a light for other people, whatever situation you find yourself. If you're a teacher, if you are a poet, an artist, try to look for the light and look for the dark. You know, like try to see both sides of the situation. And hopefully that will guide you. All right, so let's see what the next thing we want to pull in. Yes, our angel number card. Now your angel number card will give you guidance for the month ahead. So let's pull one of those. And also, if you start to see these numbers show up, that is a great indication that this message was meant for you. One angel number card for our lovely Libra friends, please. Thought one was just about to hop out. Come on. All right, that one definitely wants to come out for Libra. You have 0330. Lucky shirt. I think that says lucky shirt. Love, peace, hope, optimism, accountability, progress, creativity. Pursue your goals and achieve what you desire. Your efforts will bring wonderful benefits to you and your loved ones. Your communication skills are improving. Funny that I slipped up on that line. Making it easier to connect with a diverse range of individuals. Embrace this time of growth and watch your relationships and projects flourish. Okay, that's wonderful for the month ahead, Libra. And now I'm going to do a week by week. I'm going to pull one card per each week, starting with the first full week of October for Libra. First full week of October for Libra. Oop. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to cut the 3 and then I'll just pick one out here. First full week of October. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is a passionate, message coming in, a passionate start into a new project, something that is exciting for you, really fires you up, really gets you going, something you know right away that you are meant to do, which is awesome. All right, let's get one for the second week of October for Libra. Second week of October for Libra. You got 2 together. Wow. And you got the 6 of Cups again, which was in your recent past. So you have the 6 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, which is amazing because you've already have a queen here in your above. So these two together really do make me think that this is something related to your childhood home, something, a childhood inheritance, something like that. These two together, holding on, nurturing something, whatever that could possibly be. That is the second week of October. One card for Libra for the third week of October, please. All right, Libra, you got two more. You have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. Okay. I would say the third week, do not let your do not let the wool be pulled over your eyes. Do not let other people fool you this week. The third week, be mindful of those around you if they have ulterior motives. This could be related to a message about something that affects you emotionally. Just look things over carefully. Keep that King of Swords energy in that third week of October, where you're seeing clearly, you are calling the shots, you're not standing for any BS, any lies, any excuses. Keep that energy in that third week of October. All right, well, I didn't even get to say the fourth week, so let's get you back in there. The one card for Libra for the fourth week of October, please. All right, King of Wands, wow, okay. This is awesome because this is really just like your passions, your fire. You are on your throne, you are calling the shots, the things that you love and are passionate about, you're figuring that out. You're figuring out a way to make these things happen. And, people look up to the king. The king is knowledgeable, respected. This is an excellent energy, especially after that third week with the Seven of Swords energy there and that Page of Cups. Very interesting combo to have this follow up. So I'm really glad that you're able to keep your head clear there. All right, now we're gonna pull one Soul Truth card to wrap up your whole month ahead, and this will be your homework, Libra, for the month of October 2025. One Soul Truth card for Libra, please. Your Soul Truth question is, am I letting fear stop me? It says, some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Your homework for the month of October, Libra. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. Are you letting your fear stop you? Wow. You have so many court cards here. You have the Knight of Cups, the Page of Swords, Justice. Actually, Justice is major arcana. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, your King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Page of Cups. You've got a lot. Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of interactions with people this month that are really going to impact your month ahead. But you've got luck on your side. I mean, you have this clover, you've got this lucky number. Know that you should not be letting your fears stop you, right? I mean, if you are embracing your shaman energy this month, as the archetype card is suggesting, you will be standing in on your throne, basically. You will be able to see clearly, embrace that knight, that King of Swords energy, and not really, I guess the main thing would be to let your heart in a little bit. There aren't too many cups in this reading, but the ones that do show up are related to your childhood and maybe not really understanding where other people are coming from. So just try to keep your heart a little open, but be mindful of that Seven of Swords in that third full week of October. All right, Libra, if you enjoyed this reading, I really do hope that you'll subscribe to the channel. Click that little bell so you get notified for each reading that comes available. I do post weekly readings as well every week, so make sure you check those out. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a more complete overview of the month ahead. I really appreciate you being here, spending this time with me, and I am sending you so much love for the month of October. I hope it will be wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful October. Thank you so much. Bye.